Hello, everybody. This is Sri Rao, Mashiach now, calling from the greatest, most amazing place God ever created in the world up to now, in a revealed fashion. I mean, with this base Mashiach, where the divine presence is more revealed than any other place in the world. And we're here, Baruch Hashem. We're going to talk about the Rebbe, Mashiach, our generation, why we're so special. It explains, the Rebbe brings down from the Holy Area Kodesh, it's Gaglure, that our generation is the same generation of the Jews that left Egypt, be a reincarnation of the same souls. And we see that the Jews, when they left Egypt, they were called the Dora Dea, they were called the generation of knowledge, because they saw God. Now, in the Gemara, it says that they don't have a portion in the world to come. According to Judaism, that what we do in this world affects us, and when we pass away and go out of our bodies, our souls go up to a higher realm called the world to come, and there we're not so limited because of the body and the world, and we can see much higher revelations of godliness. It's so glorious and wonderful, like it says that the wonderfulness and the beauty of in the world to come is worth more than anything in this world. It's like nothing compared to like 1 hour or 1 minute to this whole world. That's how beautiful, that's how wonderful, how much God shows His greatness and how there's no bad there. This level we talk about many times in Chassidus, and we talk about many other areas about how this big tzaddik, how he had his portion in the world to come. There's famous stories, and that they had to sell it to help the Jews. Different stories, but we know it's so special. So in the Gemara it says that we, the Jews, we're the same reincarnated Jews that left Mitzrayim. We don't have a portion in the world to come. So at first glance, it looks like, in a negative sense, that if you read the history of the Jews when we were traveling the desert, that we rebelled, we did a lot of not nice things against Hashem. So it seems that we were so bad we wouldn't even merit to this. But Chassidus explains in a much more, another different way. Not that we were so bad, that we're such a high spiritual level that the revelations that in the world to come, these wonderful things, was such a low revelation to us, we didn't need it. We were beyond it. We were above this level of Olam Haba. So, now, our generation is quite different. Our generation is not the generation people don't really understand godliness in a way through learning and saying it that much. But people have a special level. Our generation is called the Ben generation of the Baal Teshuva. That we're more not even Baal Teshuva, more that we were like captured by there's a principle in the Torah talks about that if a person is captured and is raised by the Goyim, he's not responsible for not keeping the holy mitzvahs, God's holy commandments. And he's considered like a child who was brought up in a bad, terrible environment. So it says, so when he comes to return, it's even more special. But it's not so this generation, we're a generation of people who are like just totally lost. And then we found God because God brought us back to Him. And we found it in a way that this is just beyond understanding and knowledge. Most people I've talked to who came from a totally non-religious background, became religious, it was for no special reason. It's just that this was them. They got into a situation, and this is me. There's no sense in it. It doesn't like they logically felt this is what feeling and being. And this is our generation is like we just one with God. We just do what Hashem wants because that's who we are. What we are, it's a very, very special high level. This is the generation of Mashiach, and this is why it's so important for us to do more good stuff, because we come from a very special high level. We have very, very, very much inside ourselves, much more than we can even imagine, that we can spread out and redeem and make goodness in the world and actualize being the final redemption, which should come right away now. Zai Gosum to everybody. He had a name of Malchus.